I am Dr. David Randall, and this is a live show. This is a veterinarian show. For the next 28 and a half minutes, if you have any questions, pick up the phone, give me a call. We have 3 lines and 1 phone number, okay? It's very simple. If you've seen this show before, you guys know how it works. It's live from 6 to 6:30 tonight. We're on 4 channels, by the way. Channel 9, Channel 14, 237 and 238, all right? And then we got 3 repeats at least. Tonight at 8:30 it's going to repeat, and it's going to repeat Saturday and Sunday around 6:30, all right? Anyway, if you have any questions, this is the time to call. It's going to be myself tonight, Colin from Barkbusters. He's out training dogs somewhere, and Brian from Pets at Peace. I know he's doing his work and stuff. But this is a true veterinarian call-in show at no cost to you. Okay, so if you have any questions, I've got enough experience behind my belt that I assure you I can at least give you some help, give you some home remedies, or I can point you in the direction of, you know, a specialist or something that you need to do. So make my life easy. Pick up the phone, give me a call. I guarantee you we can answer some questions. What's that, Jamie? All right, standing by. Got 1 coming in. Still got 2 more of the lines over there. Oh my goodness sakes. You know what I did this weekend? For the first time, I watched Little League Baseball. They had the World Series, and I could not believe those 11 to 13-year-old boys, they had the greatest baseball I've ever seen. The quality at that age of baseball was fantastic. You know, and it was one of those things. I was surfing through channels, all of a sudden it's like, Little League Baseball, this has got to be a joke. All right, oh no, it wasn't a joke. The last game was China against the U.S., California, and the U.S. California team ended up winning by 1 point. But Little League Baseball, oh yeah, it was very, very good. Got 2 callers. Number 1 is Brother Barry from Big Cypress Animal Clinic. Brother Barry, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Do you have me on there?
I do have you on there.
Can you hear me?
Speak up, my man.
All right, great. Listen, I can't hear you at all, but I just would like you to relay to the callers tonight a very interesting happening today at the clinic, something that I didn't think was ever going to happen again in the history of Dr. Randall or Big Cypress Animal Clinic. I'm sure you tell the folks we had a client come in and hadn't, but for a long time ago, since they'd been in, when Big Cypress was down at the hitching post, they'd seen Dr. Randall Sr. and knew Myra when Myra Randall was up there at the front, and they came in, and did they not ask you where the real Dr. Randall was? It's been a long time since that one happened.
Brother Barry, this was pretty good. He kind of looked at me and said, well, you must be the junior. I'm used to the senior Dr. Randall. And I'm telling you, that clinic started back in '78 or something, okay? And Dad passed away, what, 9 years ago?
In '99. I'd probably say about 12 years ago.
12 years ago. And
you graduated, you got your degree in, 26 years ago.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, it's funny. To imagine still at this point, I've practiced 26 years, and I walk in a room and someone kind of looks at me funny like, you're not Dr. Randall, are you? Yes, I am.
True story. True, it happened today, so I just wanted you to share that with the folks, all right?
Brother Barry, Dad was something special, let me tell you that.
Yeah. No, he's long remembered and very fondly.
Very much so. Brother Barry, thank you for the call.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Excellent. It's unbelievable what comes in there and stuff. Okay, not just dogs and cats, but it's about the people that come into the clinic. Our next caller is Lynn. Hi, Lynn. I'm Dr. David Randall. Can I help you tonight?
Yes, I have a question, Dr. Randall. My Chihuahua has seizures, and he takes phenobarbital for it.
Yes, ma'am.
And his vet says that his levels are okay, but he still occasionally gets seizures. Is there a remedy or a home remedy or something I can do to help him? Because it's really bad.
Yeah, let me, how old is your Chihuahua, Lynn?
He's 5 years old.
Okay.
He's going to be 6 next month.
What happens is this. When we put him on phenobarbital, you are giving it twice a day, right?
Twice a day.
Okay.
He takes 1.5 in the morning and 2 at night.
Okay. If he's still having seizures like that, and if they did the blood sample, and it should be someplace between 25 and 45 milligrams when they do it.
Yes,
Okay.
he's at 30.
Okay, so that's fine. So your veterinarian's either going to have to up the dose, or what I would do is I would have an add-on put on there, potassium bromide. Okay, it's abbreviated KBR, potassium bromide, and your veterinarian can have a compounding pharmacist make up the prescription, and it's a liquid that you'll add on top of it. And sometimes the combination of the phenobarbital twice a day and then the potassium bromide should get you a home run. You should not have any problems with it, okay? But I would pick up the phone and call your veterinarian and say, hey, we're still having seizures. It's upsetting to the dog. And between me and you, every time this dog has a seizure, there's more brain trauma that's going on there, okay? So you're going to have more trauma.
That was my next question.
Yes, ma'am. Every time he has a seizure, that's going to be, it's causing more brain problems. So phenobarbital is a good, safe product. If he's at 30, that's a pretty good value right there. Add potassium bromide, KBR. Your veterinarian can either script it out or pick up the phone and give a compounding pharmacist around you a call, and you should be able to pick it up in about 12 to 24 hours. And that's what I found the most effective way to treat the Chihuahuas, okay?
Awesome.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for your call. Good luck, my dear.
Thank you so very much, doctor.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. We see quite a bit of pets with seizures. Gosh, you know, Chihuahuas are one of the top ones and stuff. Some Labrador retrievers have seizures, and most of these are inherited. But anyway, it's not an unusual thing. All right, we have 2 open lines. My next caller is Michael. Hey, Mike, I'm Dr. Randall. What can I do for you tonight?
Hey, Dr. Randall. I have a Netherland dwarf, small miniature rabbit. He's lived for 11 years.
No, 11 years?
Yeah, we kept him alive for 11 years. He's acting a little bit lethargic now, so we were wondering, you know, when it comes time, where we could find another one, because a lot of the pet shops local here in Naples have closed up, and we're unable to find Netherland dwarves anywhere.
Yeah, you know the internet's going to be your best friend. Okay, I know that there's a lot of rabbit breeders over in the Miami area, the Homestead area, but I'm not sure exactly what they do. You know, something else would be helpful. Gosh, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name. Over at the fairgrounds, the USDA, Department of Agriculture, they're going to have a agriculture agent out there, somebody that's actually in charge of either Lee County or Collier County. And I bet you if you contacted the Collier or Lee County extension agent at the fairgrounds, I bet you they could tell you, because you know you're going to have FFA, Future Farmers of America, and you're going to have all these different groups that show rabbits, and I think that's that would be a real close way to try to get it that way. Check with check with your USDA, and I think you're better off to do that and see what's available, as well as there should be some rabbit groups that are associated with Future Farmers, or you know, there's several different groups that the kids go through. Okay.
But by the way, his name is Welsh.
Is what?
Welsh.
Welsh. Oh my God. How did you keep him alive that long? I mean, I can't believe it. That's amazing. Obviously, it's nutrition and everything. Did he ever have any problems? Did he
Lots of loving care.
Yeah.
Lots of loving care. He got great. And KT just loved him the whole time. And,
what did you feed him most of the time?
just he ate a lot of parsley, and KT rabbit food.
Right, KT rabbit food. KT is really good because it's so fresh and all. You know, it's after about 60 to 90 days, they'll throw it out no matter where it is. So you always stay with fresh stuff and all. But anyway, Mike, thanks for the call. Hopefully that's a help for you. Okay.
Okay, great.
Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Bye. We get to see everything at the clinic. Okay, it's pretty cute. We get to see rabbits. We get to see pocket pets, different hamsters and all. Haven't seen any sugar gliders in a while. Okay, I think they kind of peaked up and everyone liked the sugar gliders. Now they've kind of gone back down. But it's dogs and cats and some birds. But the little pocket pets and all kids like. Ferrets come and go. Okay, and it's funny about ferrets because Some people say that they can't smell them, but I'm telling you, when a ferret's in there, it's as musky as it can be. I can't believe the smell of some of the ferrets and stuff that come in there. And other people are like, I don't smell them whatsoever. It's like, love has no sense of smell. I promise you that. What's that, Jamie? Okay, really? All right, I don't know what's going to happen on this call right here. We've got a nickname here on this gentleman right here. I guess this gentleman could be a lady, okay? Hey, Pitbull, I'm Dr. Randall. What can I do for you tonight?
How you doing, Dr. Randall? I'm sure not a lady. my name's James, but I'm a Sanibel Pitbull, buddy, and I got a question for you.
Fire away.
Okay, I raise pit bulls, and I've had about 25, 26 of them, and I've got a 13-year-old adult female, and I've got an 8-month-old young pup.
Mm-hmm.
And my question is, when I was walking him into a pet store one time, a lady came and said his nails was a little too long,
mm-hmm.
and she clipped them a little short. And since then, I haven't been able to clip his nails. And it's really a problem, Dr. Randall, because,
mm-hmm.
It's like I used to sneak up on him when he was sleeping, and
right.
and I'd trim him up good. But now it's like he's dead aware of it, and it's like I don't want to get him afraid of having the nails clipped.
Yeah,
and I try to assimilate
mm-hmm.
with me touching his paws.
Right.
So, but he's still not letting me clip him. I mean, what's the alternative?
Yeah, the problem with them is that when they get really sharp, when they walk on the ground, they'll actually start to cripple themselves, or if
right.
you jump up and you play with them, they can actually cut your skin.
Right.
If I have seen some dogs. I'm thinking of one right now, Henry, that's just absolutely terrible. The dog weighs 150 pounds. I've had Dobermans that come in there. I have several dogs that come in, and what we'll normally do is just sedate the dog. Okay, it'll come in.
Okay.
We can hold them. We can get a vein and just give them a sedative. While the
right.
dog's sedated, we'll go ahead and trim and then Dremel the nails. But you can't fight them. There's just no way, because the trauma's already there. It's already done. Now, your veterinarian may give you some tranquilizers, and you could give it a try. Okay. The most common one is acepromazine. Okay.
Acepromazine.
Yeah. What you want to do is you're best to give it on kind of an empty stomach. What's the dog weight?
That way it'll work a lot faster.
Yeah. What's the dog weight?
He's probably about 60, 65 pounds now, Doctor.
Yeah. What color?
I feed him.
What color is he?
He's a reverse Brundle in white.
Cool.
He's Gotti, Goodfellas, and Razor's Edge. I happen to be looking around online, and with the Michael Vick ordeal, I mean,
right.
people that breed pit bulls think they've got a fortune. So my female is 100% Colby that I bought from Lewis Colby of Newburyport, Mass.
Nice.
I've been into pit bulls all my life. That's what my dad tagged that nickname on me, and I sort of grew up into it. He used to tell me I needed a pit bull with headers because I always wanted to put headers on my first car. You know how kids
nice.
are.
Oh yeah.
But it's
you should be able. It should be fairly inexpensive. Okay, I can tell you what I charge. If I'm going to go IV sedation and have a technician with the dog from the time we sedate it until the time it gets up, it's $38 for us to sedate it, okay?
Okay.
And then, but you can try probably at running about $5 if you get acepromazine, ACE, and then 25 milligrams, 25 milligrams of acepromazine. I bet you this dog would take 3 of those pills, okay?
Okay.
What you want to do is you want to experiment with it. You want to take a Saturday, someday when you're sitting around, you don't have a lot to do, and you want the dog to be inside. You don't want the dog to where it's going to be overheated outside. The dog comes in. Dog comes in.
He mainly is an inside dog.
Dog's inside. Pop the 3 pills in him. Give him anywhere from a half hour to an hour before you even start to touch him. Okay. When you're sitting down with him, touching him, just start petting him and talking to him. You maybe even want to put a cover over his face, some type of a towel or something.
Like a blanket?
Yeah. If you ever watch wild animals being captured and stuff, we do that a lot. It's a calming effect. So now the dog's kind of drunk. You've got a cover over top of his face, and just kind of pet him and slowly get down to the nails and just try to work one at a time.
What clippers do you favor? Do you favor the scissor clipper or the guillotine?
Well, I do not like the Roscoe, the ones that I think that's what you call a guillotine. The scissor ones, they'll have an orange handle. I really
Right.
kind of like those to start with. I'll just start to snip the longest part of it, and then I'll take
Right.
I'll either take a battery op and Dremel, or I prefer the Dremels that I just plug in the wall, and then I'll sit
Right.
there and just smooth them off with the Dremel, because you don't want to clip it too short with the trimmers, because if you get it too short, it's just going to bleed and make a mess. Okay.
Yeah.
But I just take the tips off of them, then I get the Dremel. But give the Ace a try. I don't think I've ever heard of a dog dying from an overdose of it. But if you started off with 3 of the pills, that would be a good start. And then you could say, you know what, wow. And now he'll be drunk for 12 hours afterwards, or he should be. Right.
Right.
So if you see that that's too much, then next time, maybe 2 or 3 months later, just try 2 pills on it. Or if you see 3,
Right, I gotcha.
if you see 3 was not quite enough, try 4 a little bit later. Okay.
Right,
But
right.
I like your idea as far as not stressing them out, because you cannot fight. I don't care if it's a Chihuahua or a Pit Bull or
Right.
whatever. You have lost the battle. If you have to fight with the pet,
Right.
it's all over at that point. You're the loser.
Right, and the whole thing is I knew that because my female's a little timid about her nails, but she does let me do them. My male that I used to mate with her, he died, and Dr. Randall, he was the best dog. I could grab him. I mean, you could trim his nails, do a Dremel. He'd look at you like, okay, they look good, and step on. But I didn't want to get this way with my new male, but. I think she scared him when she got him too short because he bled all over.
Yeah, I can pretty well. Anyway, Ace Promazine, 25 milligrams, about 3 of those.
Okay,
James.
Dr. Randall.
Hopefully that'll take
All right,
care.
thanks for talking with me, buddy.
You bet.
Have a
See you,
good one.
Pitbull. Thanks for the call. Dog's back barking in the background. That's great. It's fantastic. All right. I've got 3 open lines, and we are going to take a short break, and I'll be back with you. If you guys have any questions, I'm Dr. David Randall. This is the Dr. Pet Show. It's a live show tonight. What is this? August 30th, and rainy day, nice rainy day. And anyway, if you'd like some free advice, I'm sitting right here for you. I'll be right back after the short break. Hi, I'm Dr. David Randall. Work at Big Cypress Animal Clinic on the East Trail. It's a member of the American Animal Hospital Association, a full-service hospital. We've got great receptionists, full-service exam rooms, lab right on the premises, x-ray, surgery, and a complete boarding service. You'll love it if you stop in. We'll give you a tour. Come by at any time. 774-2233. Big Cypress Animal Clinic.
G'day. Does your dog have a nickname? If your dog's behavior keeps you inventing new nicknames, remember this name. Barkbusters, the world's most trusted dog trainers. They'll transform your dog into a happy, obedient companion in just 2 hours in your home and provide a lifetime guarantee. Rate your dog's behavior at barkbusters.com. Barkbusters, training dogs the Aussie way.
I am Dr. David Randall. This is a live call-in show. It is August 30th, about 6:20. We got about another 10 minutes of the show. We have open lines. Don't hesitate to pick up the phone and give us a call. We cover Lee County, cover Collier County and stuff. So anyway, if you have a question, give us a call. I was going to talk a few seconds about our website. If you have any questions about the type of work that we do, or what services we offer, as well as prices, if you want to see what the boarding kennel looks like, the website is www.bigcypressanimalclinic.com. There you go. I forgot my own website. But anyway, if you click on that, it actually will go through everything. If you want to see pets that come in, if you want to see what the boarding services look like, and we do a really good job with the boarding services. Okay, we've got large runs. The dogs are turned out 5 or 6 times a day. It's only $20 a day for a dog, and that includes all the turnout, all the food, and everything. Cats are $15 a day. They get exercise and everything. But the website itself is pretty cool, and you definitely can go there and type in, look and see what we do. And I think Sugar will be back on the 1st of September. She's the one that responds to all the requests and everything on there, so she'll go through there, and if you've entered anything as far as like your pet's pictures or something on there, she'll update it, I'm sure, by the 1st or the 2nd of September. I know we got a couple other callers. All right, Phyllis and then Rick. Hi, Phyllis. I'm Dr. Randall. What can I do for you tonight?
Hi, Dr. Randall. We just recently moved to Naples from Texas, and we have a 3-year-old Pyrodoodle, and he had a little pup friend over to play on Saturday, and that little pup had urinated on the living room carpet, and ever since then, our dog has been urinating, not every day, but there are several spots where he has urinated, and it is not in close proximity to that pup's urination. So my question is, he's never done this before. Is there anything that I could do to help him stop urinating on the carpet?
Yeah, when he does this, you've taken him out and there's no changes. There's no blood in his urine. He's not having excessive water drinking or anything, right?
Correct.
Okay, so assuming that there's no blood, he's not drinking a lot, then it's probably not metabolic. It's probably just he's marking his territory. He is a neutered male or not neutered?
He is neutered.
Okay, then I think you can stop over at Pet Supermarket, one of the pet places. They should have Urine Gone. It's a spray that actually neutralizes the chemicals in urine itself so that you will not know that the dog urinated there. If you go over there and clean carpet, some of the soaps will clean the carpet. Never use ammonia because then they'll think that's another dog's marking. But they should have a spray that you can put on the carpet, and it works about 90% of the time, okay? That's one thing. The next thing is, and it may just take a short period of time for you to do this, you may actually have to go back and either put him on a short leash when you're in the house to where he's really next to you at all times. And as soon as you get up, take him back outside, go to the bathroom, and start praising him. But you need to get the urea smell out of there. So a pet supermarket, one of those places, should have a neutralizing spray that you can put on the carpet and take care of it. The other thing, like I said, is either going to be keeping him on a short leash and retrain him to where as soon as you stand up, you go outside for just a second, and if he acts like he's going to smell over there, raise his leg, you're going to yell, "No!" and then pull back on it real quick, okay? First is the no, and then is the pull, and don't call his name when you do it, okay? Just to kind of recorrect him and all, but that should take care of. What type of puppy was over there at your house?
It was a poodle.
A poodle. So what type of doodle do you have? I missed when you first said it.
I have a Pyrodoodle.
What
He's
is it?
part Great Pyrenees and part Standard Poodle.
Really?
Yes. So the Pyrodoodle temperament calms the more active poodle part down.
So then he's probably bigger. He must be in the 85 to 90 pound range.
Well, he should be, yes, but he is 70 pounds because when he was a pup, despite 3 of his vaccinations for parvo, he got parvo. So therefore, he was hospitalized for 6 days, and he didn't do anything for a month. He didn't grow. Right. You know, we're lucky we got him to eat again, and we're lucky he's alive. So, yes, his parents were 85 pounds. Yeah.
You know what surprised me, Phyllis, is that I still see dogs with parvo. Lynn, one of our premier technicians at the clinic, came down from Michigan, and they rarely see parvo up there. And I told her, I said, first of all, we still have people here that do not vaccinate. All right, that's number one. So when she starts seeing parvo puppies come into stuff, she's just like amazed. Are you kidding me? You know. Yeah. And then the next one we get are the breeders that vaccinate. Okay, and I like breeders, and I understand vaccinations and all, but it just seems so many times they don't vaccinate properly. Either the vaccines have been not refrigerated properly, or they're outdated, or they forget to give the vaccines. But I know this, whenever we vaccinate puppies and stuff, literally across the board, a 100% guarantee. If I vaccinate your puppy and I go through the series, or I vaccinate your dog, or it's a boarding dog and we do it twice a year, 100% guarantee. If I'm your veterinarian and I've routinely vaccinated your dog, you will not pay the bill for the dog if he breaks with parvo. That's how confident I am with the vaccines that I handle. But anyway, Phyllis, you try that urine off, and where do you live? You said here in Naples?
Yes, sir, in the Naples Tennis and Bath Club.
Mm-hmm. What part of Texas were you from?
I retired from Dallas, but we moved from Longview, which is in East Texas.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Boy, I tell you what, they're running out of rain out there, aren't they?
They sure need it, man.
Exactly. If we could just take some of those clouds from Vermont, and just move them back over to Texas, we could have we'd have the happiest place in the world, wouldn't they?
Absolutely. That would be perfect.
Phyllis, thank you for your call, my dear. Have a good day.
Thank you, Doctor. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's the weather. One thing I'll tell you for sure, who knows about the weather? It's always changing. Before I pick up Rick and then Mark. Okay. Pet Pages. You'll find this magazine in a lot of your veterinarian clinics. You'll also find it around pet stores. It's pretty handy. It's got a lot of information as far as groomers and boarders and different doctors and stuff. Anyway, the cool thing about it, hey, it's free. So if you see it, pick it up. Hey, Rick, I'm Dr. Randall. What can I do for you tonight?
Hi, Dr. Randall. I have a Yorkie. He's 6 years old.
Okay.
And 2 weeks ago, a lady called in, and she says she has the same problem I had, and I couldn't get a hold of you.
Okay.
He licks everything. He licks the bedspread. He licks my arms. He licks my head. Everything he just licks.
Mm-hmm.
And what the doctor gives the lady's vet, they give her Benadryl, and also they give him Temerol P.
Yeah, that's cortisone right there, Temerol P. So they're using antihistamines. Does the antihistamines or Temerol P, does that help?
I don't know, because that was her puppy, not mine.
Yeah.
But now I heard what she told you. She said that the vet called her Yorkie an itchy tongue.
I know.
I never heard that before in my life.
I'm telling you, I've actually used it in the clinic a couple times, just with humor. What we actually think is the dogs that lick and just compulsively, obsessively lick are probably puppies that were taken away from the litter at a young age, and they really didn't get to nurse long enough, or they didn't get the bonding and stuff. We think it's more of a psychological thing, and it'd be interesting if you put them on Reconcile or Clomicalm, some of the like the doggy Prozac things, to see if it would make a difference. It's not going to hurt the dog, all right, unless they lick the carpet and get up a bunch of hair and vomit it up. But I'm telling you, Rick, when I heard itchy tongue, I'm thumbs up. I'm telling you, I've got that one in my repertoire for the rest of my life, you know?
I know, because I never heard that before either. But Doc, he just started doing this about a year ago.
Rick, you guys got me on that one. If I find anything out about itchy tongue and how to correct it and stuff.
And I think you told her, but I'm not sure because I didn't catch it all, to get on, I think they call something else, Benadryl.
You can try Benadryl, yeah. Let's say that it is an allergy. The dog actually has some information. And on the Yorkie, on a small Yorkie like yours, you're going to do the child dose, the 12.5 milligram. You can do that a couple of times a day. And if the trade product isn't out there, then diphenhydramine, the pharmacist can tell you what it is. But diphenhydramine twice a day, give that a try and see if it works, Rick, okay?
So you never heard of anything that dogs do this before?
I've seen dogs do it before, but it's never bothered me that much. And I always thought that it was a psychological thing. But hey, Rick, I got to go. Mark, I'm sorry, okay? If you can, I know I'll be here next Tuesday. Pick up the phone and give me a call. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And more than anything, thank you for your calls, okay? Got to go. I'll see you next week. Good day.